Hello, I'm TNT the Insane, and we're going to be doing some more Shadowrun returns. I swear those intros are getting shorter and shorter the less time that I have to... Well, the more times I do them, basically. I just go, hi, let's go. Next time I'm just going to do a little gif of me pulling up in a car with sunglasses on, saying, get in the back seat, and then we just start. So yes. We're on Coyote's Crusade. We're going to have some action in this one. I know the last one was basically not many actions at all. But yeah, time to go punch people in the face. I wonder if I can get a cyber arm, because that might up the amount of damage that my punching could do. Thanks for meeting us, Lady Eldritch. I owe you one. Null Sweat, I figured you could use the backup. Yeah, you never know what kind of firepower to expect in one of those BTL squats. She brightens. Oh, hey, listen, I got good news for you. You know Sam's sister Jessica? One of my contacts found her for me while you were on your way here. I called her and asked her to meet you at the Union later today. Hope that helps. Good job. Thanks. She looks at you, her scarred face soft. Least I could do. Alright, let's get this done. My cousin, Gino, should be in one of these squats at doors, and squat past the door up ahead. I hear there's a whole lab set up in there. From my experience, there's usually a lookout watching for cops outside and a guard at the door inside. Like I said, don't know how much firepower to expect, but these guys are nasty. So stay on guard. I just want to get in, grab Gino, and get out. Right behind you, babe. Let's do this. Yep. So they must survive. Clocker. Oh, that must mean guard. Ooh, this is an interesting setup. Like the roofs kind of thing. BTL clocker. I'm going to just imagine that it's actually BLT, so I'm bacon, lettuce and tomato clocker. The orc looks twitchy, his eyes rolling in his head. He scans the three of you, looks past to see if there are others, licks his lip and nods throughout as if going through some internal checklist. Hoi hoi, how you doing? Good day for a trip, ain't it? She leans in, whispers in your ear. This guy's a clocker. Trades more work for chips. Part salesman, part lookout. Probably has a signal device for the guys inside. You want to go on a ride? You can forget you're a troll for a while. Oh, I'm going to kill him. Just so we know. I'm going to kill him. You sell BTLs, right? He grins a lopsided grin. Oh yeah, chummer. Oh yeah. Better than life's definitely better. Better than life. Definitely better. Dream chips, mind benders, sim sense without peak limits. High octane intensity. What kind of rides can I go on? We got it all of it. We got it all. Yeah. What you didn't want to do? You want to do some crime? You want to be bad? We can hook you up. You don't roll that way? Want to be a hero? Be a hero. We got fairy tale Drek chummers love. You name it. And you can slag and frag it to your heart's content. That is the real thing, right? Slagging and fragging? Doesn't matter what the trip is as long as there's some slagging involved, right? Just kill him. Koji's eyes are hard, her pupils tight little pinpricks of hate. You do snuff too, don't you? The clocker looks around, more nervous now. Maybe, yeah, maybe, for the right price. I can feel it. That's what's it like to die. That's what it's like to kill. Oh dear. How does this place operate? How do I get in? That's the best part. The best part, it's a lab. They test the stuff here. The hottest Drek, you can place an order and they'll have it, and they'll make it happen. You buy a pass card from the guy at the door, it'll get you in at the right end time you want. And you buy a beetle and slot right here. Our guys guard you while you're tripping, and safest way, chummer, safest way. Don't you think you're hurting people selling them this Drek? His eyes stop rolling, he's focused, on high alert. You want to step back off of that? You want to step way the hell back? This is sprawl biz, chummer. It's bigger than the people are, it's the biz of the people and it's by the people, and it's for the fragging people. So slot off with that useless, unless you're looking to get hurt. Guess I'm getting looking to get hurt. Punch him. Glassjaw. Oh god, he's out in one. I told you. I told you. Can I just punch him some more when he's on the floor? I wonder if you could go down that way. ancients. There's an anarchy sign with ancients. Concerned woman. And he's got a shotgun. The woman is probably in her 30s, but hard times have aged her. She looks at you with concern. Don't do it, friends. Don't slot that dreck they're selling. BTLs are killers. Theirs most of all. You sound like you knew from experience. She pulls her hair back to show you. No implant. Then her mouth tightens and her eyes well up in tears. I do. I know. Lost my husband, lost my son, my daughter. They use her to record. Tears stream down her face. Do you have a pass card to get in there? No, but Jamal has. My son's card. Took it off him when his brain fried. Jamal's down the hall. Don't know if he'll give it up, but that's between you and him. What kind of guards do they have in this place? She looks around, frightened, whispers, they're serious. This place is backed by the Yakuza. That's a weird thing to find here in Seattle. Japanese mafia, oh man. Many and what kind of firepower? There's a guy at the door, Charlie. He sells the passes to get in. He's not tough, blind in one eye, but there's 5 or so wandering around. 2 of them are bad news, covered in magic symbols. Mean. She's amped ready. 5 or 6, not so bad. We have a surprise on our side. In chip heads inside the lab? Yep, all day, all night, and they can be dangerous too. Chip heads, dangerous. Once somebody's chipped, they can send them any program they want, make them do anything they want. Turn them into whores, killers, anything. Also, can I just say that I like the fact they're called chip heads, because I'm British, and that just makes me think of fried potato faces. We're looking for a kid named Gino, you know him? Who doesn't? He's here all the time. Gino's a clocker, trades his time for chips. Like the little errand boy. I saw him go in there this morning, hasn't come out, so I imagine he's riding a dream chip. Gotta go. He's a clocker. Okay, I have my own clock for him, as in cleaning his clock, as in I'm gonna punch him in the face. I'm sorry, Quixote, but I'm gonna punch him in the face. Charlie! Charlie's an orc with an expression of boredom and one milky eye. He drones through his standard patter. Need a pass? 50 new in each. 150 new in for the lot of you. That'll let you come and go as you please. You can chip in there and will keep you safe while you ride. BTL chips are separate cost, last about 3 hours. Prices vary by those inside. Fix him with a stare. I don't think we need passes, do you? His one good eye wavers. Nope, I'm good. See you on the way out. Nice to know that we didn't need all... Hello, Jamal. Didn't need so much stuff. Jamal has the look of a long-time chiphead, emancipated, hollow-eyed, but hungry and desperate. What you looking at, big woman? I hear you have a pass card. I hear you hear right. I got a few. I sell them at discount. Charlie charges 50 new and for them, but I can get you 3 for 4 and for 100. I was thinking 75. Now I was thinking of slot off. Walk away. No, you can just bugger off, can't you? I think I just got in for free anyway, so I'm not going to buy it. What's that graffiti? I like the graffiti on the walls. Dandelion eaters. And this is really, really purple, and I can't really read it. Righto, let's go past Charlie. All tempting to sucker punch him in the blind eye. He's just a guard, the other guy was now. Let's keep on moving, cross the bridge. I see, are you... Oh, that must be out of it. Yeah, but the other guy was a clocker, and I don't like the sound of clockers. Okay. We're getting quite far into this without having a fight. I don't know if that's good or not. Let's head over... Oh dear, there's a big room over there. Nope, no way over there. So let's go through this dilapidated wall. There's got to be easier ways. The entire floor of this tenement has been given into a chaos of technology and squalor. Across the room, a chromed-out Decker argues loudly with an armed thug, abruptly falling silent as they turn towards you. The shotgun-wielding thug squeaks in panic. "It's the crew that took out Stevie J's place! I told you it was only a matter of time!" The man with the cyber deck calmly speaks with a heavily digitized voice. "You messed with the wrong BTL lab, eh-ho? This is the Yakuza operation. With the push of a button, I can make these tweakers into my personal killer puppets. You're a frag." Lady Eldritch, don't attack any of the chip heads. They don't know what they're doing, and they couldn't hurt Gino. You could hurt Gino. No civilian casualties, got it. I have a concussion grenade, better than fragging the tweakers if they're caught in the middle. Oh, that's good. It's a Yakuza Decker. Ew, some of these people are messed up. Okay. Oh, it's a decking station. BTL operator, BTL security, chiphead man. So I'm guessing a chiphead woman, BTL. I'm just gonna punch this person. That's baseball bat, righto. Oh well. I'm just trying to get to a point where I'd be able to actually, like... Yeah. Ah, come on. Don't be it. You're annoying. Damn you, chipheads. How much damage? Ooh, there's extra damage. I'm gonna punch. I wonder if, crit 17, crit 19. So this has a slightly higher chance of critting, which is, pretty good. Chiphead Dwarf. Since I don't want to, hurt the chipheads, I'm gonna go over here. Yeah! Nice shot, if chiphead man. Oh! God damn it, that was a massive amount of damage. And so was that. How about I don't have to reload this because Coyote dies from being smacked by... Oh dear. Oh god. What the... these are the nasty ones. Oh dear. Extra dodge. Righto. Just deck the Decker, huh? Come on, punches. Why are you being so weak? Okay, he's dead. Line of sight block, line of sight block. I guess go here. Take cover here. I don't know how to do the jacking thing though. Line of sight blocks for all those, but I can... Ooh, what about concussion grenade, smoke grenade? I'll use a basic medkit on it. Ah, you missed me. Missed me. Now you gotta go away. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you're weak. You're weak like sponge. Who are you? Right. Let's go here. You know what? Since you're all nicely clustered together, what? Can't use it. Oh, I need 2 things to use them. 2 moves. So let's hide out behind here. There's a bodyguard. Let's go with the shaman. Out of ammo? Crud. Gonna have to take 1 to reload. Isn't he down? I thought he was down. Why is he... Maybe he is down, it's just, it's not realizing it just yet. Come on, move closer. Oh! Come on. Ah, big wave. Let's up this damage with a machete. Haha, and now you're down. Oh, the Yakuza Deca is actually still there. That's different. Up this mage damage. Boom. Get to the BTL computer. Weak damage. Oh, they're all asleep. Come on, let's do some cutting. Oh, critical hit. So yeah, we've managed to avoid the chippers. Man, this guy is taking quite the beating. Wait, if it said asleep, then why are they moving now? Or were they only asleep for that 1 move? I think Paco's only been punched by these chipper blokes. Oh, he's healed. That's good. That's not so good, but... Slicey, slicey! Oh dear. Let's go here. So I'm more of a threat. And back here, we can reload. Yes. Come on, move all these chip heads around. Not gonna do you any good. And you missed from that far away. 10 damage. Ouch. Come on, slice. Yes. That's you down. And he's down as well. Oh, and forcibly end the puppet BTLs or gently wind down the puppets. I don't have that much decking. And they took damage, but not so much because I avoided attacking them. Yay. We got karma! How much karma I got? 1! That won't do anything at all. Before I talk to you, you dicker, I'm going to go and explore. Okay, now let's just talk to you. Now I got even more karma. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly, his eyes flutter open. He's looking confused, worse than the other chipheads you've seen. His lips are white and chapped, his eyes sunk into his head. There's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred. He's burnt. Good God, he looks wrecked. What the hell? Who slaughtered me out? Who fragging slaughtered me out? Coyote is shaking. She looks horrified. Gino, it's me. It's Carla. Gino looks at her with glazed eyes. No recognition. Slot me back in, goddammit. This is bullshit. I don't want to be here anymore. Slot me back in. He looks around the room angrily. He reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist, stops him. Gino, no. Coyote, be careful. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and he staggers back, reaches under his shirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified, with tears in her eyes. Gino waves it around, blinking wildly. Back off, just back the hell off. Let's see. Just drop the gun, Gino, for now. No, you can't understand what it's like out here. I'm naked, I got slot in. Get away. He points a gun at Coyote. You're not gonna stop me. I'm fragging kill you first. Gino, no. Youch. Oh God, he's dead. I'm sorry, Carla. I'm so sorry. Coyote looks to you, tears in her eyes. But he was beyond help, Coyote. I'm sorry, but he's at rest now. I'm not stopping. Not now, not ever. She looks at Paco. Back to you, the angel of death. A real rain is coming to Seattle. It's gonna wash the scum off the streets. I'm gonna burn away every mother fragging BTL shop in the sprawl until they are gone. Every mother fragging one. Okay. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best lead you've got to find out about the Ripper, but getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support in case the dreck hits the fan. The Seamstresses Union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and deal broker is key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. A good fixer is worth the new one. It's their job to have the contacts to know who's good at what. They'll put together the team you need. Magic support, skilled street samurai for muscle, or a Nova hot decker for matrix work. Running the shadows is a life and death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. Well, I've got the muscle, so don't have to worry about that. Yeah, that mission could have gone slightly better, don't you feel? Talk to the fixer, Mr. Delilah, about hiring runners. Hey, it's Cherry Bomb. Van Grass. Cherry Bomb flags you down as you walk through the door. Hey, Lady Eldritch, there's a woman looking for you. Jessica something. She's waiting for you by the stage. Bellevue type. Wouldn't order anything. Wouldn't touch anything. I think she's afraid of diseases or something. Thanks, Cherry. No charge, chummer. Why's the bar so empty? We don't get much action in the early afternoon. Just a few salarymen slumming Touristville and hoping to talk to Madam Sinful and some die-hard regulars. Madam Sinful? That's what the downtown folk call Mrs. Kabuto. It's a Touristville thing. They like to give her a naughty name like that. Who's around? I just got in and I think Coyote's cleaning the back bar. Mr. Delilah is hanging out in his usual place. The vendors downstairs came in a few minutes after me. Oh, and Bartlett's down there. Don't think you've met him yet. Bartlett? John Bartlett, big presence in the end of the bar. He's in the biz, connected. You might want to meet him. Is this guy still bothering you? You mean my ex, Shane? Yep. No, he hasn't been around since last time. No calls or pages, or handwritten notes either. Weird. He was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. Maybe he'll find someone in that universal brotherhood of his and settle down. I'm gonna have a look around. Have fun. While I look around, I mean I'm gonna come over to Van Grass and see if I can hawk those diamonds for slightly better than usual. I'm very busy. You show me something worth my time, or you walk away. Data from the NTSB. Renraku would pay to keep it quiet. The Ares would pay to know what it is. Okay. He's very difficult to get money. I've got 800 new in for something like that. Deal, I suppose. I can't sell the received 800 incriminating data. But yeah, I don't have the gems, which sucks. John Bartlett. My, look at your face. Full of life and with a quick smile, the man tilts his head and watches you approach. Hey lady, what's shaking? Have you looked around? There's a whole lot of shaking going on. I got something you might rock your world if you got the time. Got time is money? I'm listening. You ever hear of the Nephilim Network? Of course you have. And in the know lady like you has heard of the premier merc team out there. If you say so. We're a tight unit. We cost a bit more than the common rabble, but we're worth it. I see. Jessica Watts. Hello, Jessica. Okay, so that's this. At a glance, you can tell that Sam's sister Jessica is from a different world, the opposite of Sam in almost every way. His suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and his style exudes authority. Miss Watts? Jessica Watts? She eyes you up and down warily. She does a good job of hiding it, but it is clear that she is well outside her comfort zone. Yes, and you are? Lady Eldritch, I'm looking into your brother Sam's death. Name's Lady Eldritch. I used to work with your brother Sam. My friends call me Lady Eldritch. I counted Sam among them. I'm going to say I counted Sam among them. That's funny. I didn't think Sam had any friends. Let's see. Friendship is defined a little differently in the shadows. I suppose it would have to be. So you're the one I was told about on the phone? The woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning to inform me that my brother was dead, and I should come into place and speak to someone about an investigation. Sam didn't die of natural causes. He was murdered. She briefly casts her eyes skywards, then gives a small shake of her head. I wish I could say it's a shock, but given the circles he ran in... Sam hadn't run in the shadows for years. If you say so, but even so, look at this place, these people, and you. Don't make me punch you. She then furrows her brow, regarding you more critically. Not with the police, are you? No, I'm not. Is that a problem? No. I'm getting that a lot lately, but no. By the look on her face, she's clearly struggling with this. I'll be honest, I would just as soon put this all behind me, but the fastest channel to do this, and the fastest way to do that is through proper channels. Surely there's an official police investigation going on. Why not let the professionals handle this? I think they can use the Lone Star Professional, not the ones I've seen. I am a professional, or I am a professional. But you must have been much better things to do than waste your time searching for whoever killed my low-life brothers. Stop insulting people. We lowlives have to stick together. Besides, I'm not doing it for free. With this kind of payday, few things I'd rather be doing. First, Sam was my friend. Second, I'm being paid for my trouble. First, Sam was my friend. She seems genuinely surprised. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe that anyone who really knew Sam would put up the money. Who is it? Sam, he hired me from beyond the grave. I don't understand. It's called a dead man's switch. It triggered when he died. I'm here to believe that my drunken son's sort of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died. Her boardroom mask drops momentarily. Inside, she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back, he's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Jessica composes herself, and in a breath, the mask is back in place. Listen to me, Lady Eldritch. You seem like a decent person, but I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother killed herself last year, and Sam... Well, Sam was Sam, you know? And I've worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. I would love nothing more than give you closure, and quickly. I appreciate that, but I think I'd prefer just let it be. No one else needs to get hurt. And my brother, your brother had my back when I needed him. I can't walk away from this. Are you talking about the same man? My brother was worthless, Lady Eldritch. Worthless. He used people. He I want to slap this woman. She sighed. She's done. Never mind. I can see that you are not going to let this go, and I respect that you're honouring my brother's memory in your own way. But I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Jessica's demeanour instantly changes, from reluctant to helpful in the span of a single meditative breath. Maybe you can do things in a way that the police can't, and maybe I can help. What do you need from me? When was the last time you saw or spoke to Sam? It's been ages. I can't even remember. The bartender here recalls Sam complaining about arguments with his sister. There was a note on Sam's body sounded like an apology. An offer to meet up and bury the hatchet. It was signed Jessica. I'll mention the note. I wrote many such notes in the beginning, but I haven't made such an effort in a long time. I don't know why he would have kept it. Where were you on the night of Sam's murder? I will overlook the implied accusation and tell you that I was at a fundraiser all evening. A very crowded fundraiser. Did Sam have any enemies? Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. I don't know of any others. You would likely know better than me in these days. Were you and your brother close? Half these questions I know. I think I've made my feelings about Sam pretty clear, don't you? You don't seem to care whether his killer faces justice. Of course I want justice, I just can't let him drag me down again. So show her the picture of her and Sam as children. Jessica takes the photo from you guardedly, as if it might sting her, but that guard drops the moment she looks at it. Where did you find this? Sam's bunk. I can't believe he kept it. It was one of the few possessions he had. She studied the old photo for several silent moments. What happened between the two of you? Things were different back then. We were different. We were family. Then, after our father died, things began to change, and we couldn't go back to the new normal. With our dad around, there was always a reassuring order to our lives, but after everything got mixed up, you can never really appreciate the importance of a person in your life until they're gone. The remorse plays wet across her eyes, but it seems she's not just talking about her father. Jessica then steels herself to tell the rest. Sam tried to be the man in the house. He truly did. But he couldn't handle it. And pretty soon he spent every dime of our father's life insurance. Every dime. Then, after that was gone, with Mum working 2-3 jobs, he spent all her money too. I couldn't stand the way he abused her trust, so finally I just had to leave. She holds a photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, another looking to hold on to both. May I keep this? Sure, I got what I needed from it. Thank you. I don't think I need that, honestly. Tell me about your mother and her death. She was a devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. Sam and I. It should be Sam and I. But she turned a blind eye to Sam, to what Sam was becoming. Refused to acknowledge his downward slide. I couldn't watch her do it anymore, so I moved out. After I left, we drifted farther and farther apart. I wasn't here until she died. Here when she died. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I returned to Seattle 5 months ago. Where were you living before you moved back here? Calvary. What brought you down here? What brought you down there? It was less of what brought me there than what made me leave here. When I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. Did you? Actually, yes. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life, a vision for what the world could become. I came back here to help make it happen. Are you one of those weird, creepy women that stand outside that place and starts telling people that, you know, their entire lives could be better? I'm going to punch you in the face. I've taken up enough of your time, thank you, Miss Watts. If you are, you might not be. Just don't be nice. Just as well, I need to get back to the office. But before I go, you should know that I'm re-entering my mother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranged to have Sam buried with her. The funeral is tomorrow at Our Lady of the Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome to attend. Thanks. Goodbye, Lady Eldritch. Hope you find your way and what you're looking for. Stay safe. Extra karma, I'm a hero. Gonna beat the people down to 0. With my fists, 'cause I can. Seriously, massive fists. Can strike multiple targets in range. I'm trying to figure out, like, if I want to just, you know what, more points into unarmed, because it's just hilarious for me. Right, Jessica is undone and talked to. There's Coyote, there's Mr. Clue. Coyote. This might be one big episode, I'm thinking, because the last one was just me talking to people, and really I think I should reduce the number of ones that's just me talking to people. Coyote is wiping down the back bar. She doesn't stop when you approach, keeps her eyes on her work. Hey. Hey. You okay? Yep, fine. Listen, Lady Eldridge. I don't want to talk about what happened to Gino, okay? What's done is done. Gino's dead, I'm alive, that's all there is to it. It's the Barons, right? Nothing more to do or say. I'm going to be looking for work. Your kind of work. So if something comes up, keep me in mind. I will. Okay, I gotta do this now. The afternoon checklist isn't going to finish itself off. Yeah, if I was going to have a team, Coyote would be on it. So would the nice lady, the shaman lady that we came across. Half Sky or something. Mr. Clue, glad to see you well, Lady Eldritch. And you, Mr. Clue, holding down the fort? You too, Mr. Clue. What's the state of the troops? Thanks, big guy. How's everyone doing down here? I'm going to go with, how's the state of the troops? Combat ready, perhaps more than usual. Tensions are up. Word got around the latest Ripper killing, and people aren't feeling safe. And when people feel unsafe, they either go to ground or they huddle up. You notice how empty the streets are these days? That's because everyone's either locked in their squats, holed up in places like this, or seeking refuge in the nearest Universal Brotherhood chapter house. That's the people that I think she might be with, Universal Brotherhood. Safety in numbers, Gemma. Not that we need numbers here. I got it covered. That you have. I'll bet you do. See you later, Mr. Clue. I'm just going to go with every single one that has Mr. Clue in it because I like his name. I bet you do. See you later, Mr. Clue. Later. Before I talk to him, I'm going to pop downstairs. See if there's anything. Ooh, Dr. Sarah Castle. Dr. Castle glances up only briefly from her charts. Her impish feet and friend, on the other hand, tracks your every move like some sort of humanoid raptor with a mouse under its shadow. Would raptors really concentrate on mice? It seems a little, small. But lived another day, have you? That remains to be seen. Still more work to be done. As long as you end up here in the end, not some organ grinder's table, I'm satisfied. Hey, I know that organ grinder. He's a nice bloke. Granted, a repeat customer means a person courting death more often than any good doctor should condone, but I don't suppose I can dissuade you from that course of action. Sorry, Jock, the job's not done. Very well. Let's talk about how I can ensure you make it back alive once more. How did you fall in with this operation anyway, Doc? Dr. Castle paused in her work, setting down her tablet and appearing to grow introspective. I suppose you might expect that I had a fall from grace. Certainly that is the case for many of my peers. If not that, you might think that I was compelled to do this because a friend or family member became a Shadowrunner, and I hurried to the assistance one fateful night. But the reality is that I grew up knowing that this is what I wanted to do with my life. My parents are both Shadowrunners, and very successful ones at that. So successful that they retired in a very large house, and raised a little litter of kids who grew up hearing the impossible tales of the parents' younger years. Of course, we were expressly forbidden to follow in their footsteps. We were all expected to attend university and take full advantage of the opportunities they had fought so hard to give us. So, Mum and Dad were proud to see me pursuing a medical degree, and they only had minor reservations about me applying that expertise in the treatment of Shadowrunners. After all, they never would have survived long enough to meet and fall in love if not for the administration of several street doctors along the way. So I suppose you could say I was born into this life, after a fashion. She picks up her tablet and resumes her work. Is there anything else I can help you with? Let's have a look at her cyberware. I want to see if I can get a cyber arm. That's kind of expensive, isn't it? I have a lot of money. But yes, don't want to spend all that. That's for the mission. So there's armor, body, HP, some extra stuff. Basically, I can, a lot of this I can just put up in order to increase how sturdy I am. And that's pretty cool. Okay, never mind. I want, well, maybe I'll have a little, I'll see if everyone's got new things talked about, or if it's just them. The elf called Algernon appears to be hushed in intense conversation as you approach. However, okay, this is, that's exactly the same as before. Tell me a bit about yourself, Algernon. My story is not so different from those who come before. I am but a merchant, though one whose wares are far from mundane. I came here from Tangier 4 years ago after the governor of Seattle signed an exclusive trade agreement with the Council of Princes, and so as the flow of magical goods came to pass through the city's ports, so have I. At times I miss the tier, but as unlikely as it may sound, this new home of mine is far more interesting. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, I don't do magic stuff, but I like talking to weird magical people with long flowing robes. Eric Mersman. I'll have a look at what you got, though you don't seem to have much here. So, TB Gruberman. What's on special for happy hour? Water. Yeah, okay. How are you, my friend? Fine day to fire a weapon. What say you? Okay, so yeah, the orc stands at attention, looks every bit like he's waiting for a commanding officer who can crisply salute. He only appears at ease when he's cleaning the barrel of a rifle or counting out some bullets in a magazine. The rest of the time he appears as he is now, ramrod straight and primed for anything. Tell me a little bit about yourself, Buster. Were you military? After a fashion, yes, Mom. Sergeant of the 31st California Militia. It's no longer a recognized unit, and there are some who would say they never were, that would say we never were. But someone had to stand up to the tier, and it fell to us. Tier Tangier? Yes, Mom. I was in Calfrey when the elves came marching down us from the North 36. After the UCAS pulled their support, we had little in the ways of an organized defense, but what we did have was a stockpile of weapons and ammo down in Oakland. Locals in NoCal held out long enough for us to bring the heat, and I tell you, all the magic hoo-ha in the world ain't enough to stop a V11 hot rock from cracking your dome. We drove them elves all the way back to Urek, would have pushed them all the way down to Portland too, but some ninny down south reached out to the Japanese for aid and got our own version of Normandy from the trouble. Oh dear. Things went to hell in the handbasket from there. Don't much like to talk about it these days. So let's talk guns instead. Can't I get you anything? Let's see what you have in stock. You got anything that can stab people with? Nope. Never mind. Nice to have a chat with you. David Fry II. What happened to David Fry I? Was he in the original game, perhaps? He still looks smarmy. You look like someone who needs the latest in Matrix tech. What can I get you? Nothing. Bugger off. Okay. Have a little check in here. But I think that's everything. I might look into getting a cyber arm at some point, so, I don't know, my arms are pretty strong as they are, aren't they? Maybe cyber legs. Why, Delilah? Do. If you're talking to me, there is business to transact. Am I right? Yes, Miss Delilah. I have a need I think you can fill. Of course you do. That's why I came back. Street talk is that you're tracking the Ripper. What can I do for you, Ripper Tracker? I need to put a crew together. You got a scratch, or you planning to pay me out of your earnings? How much is going to cost me? Well, for your speed, hired help will run about 12,000, no, not 12,000, 1,200 a head. If you start taking on tougher jobs, well, the more experienced the runner, the higher the rates. I can pay the runners up front. Excellent. We agree on terms. I got some runners on call if you got any special requests. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's see him. Ooh. Let's see. So what have I got? I'm a street samurai. We've got a shaman. Have we got on the rocks? Fixicon Nephilim Network. Tom the Brute. My job is simple. Crush those I'm paid to crush, no questions asked. James, who looks burned out mage. That's weird. Combat Decker, just in case. Oh god. Winterhawk looks like a moody David Tennant. I'm sorry. Troll called Matthew. That's interesting. Art. I am art. I'm looking for what's his face? Coyote. Coyote around here? Sasuke near Earth. Oh god. Okay, I wish there was Coyote in here. Let's see. I need a Decker. Really. So I got a shaman. I got a street thingy. I need a Decker and maybe a mage. What's a rigger do? Rigger. It's a data jack. So what's the difference between a Decker and a rigger? I have no idea. On the rocks. It's pretty good actually. Good from afar as well as up close in drones. Oh, he's the drone bloke. About all firepower. Yes, okay. He's a drone bloke. So I've never used drones before. It's tempting, but I think I'll go with a Decker and a Decker and a human. Not a human, a mage, because magic. Act, do not react. Bend like the willow. Block all move. Water, move with a purpose. Is that what the adepts sound like? Because if they do, I'm glad I didn't go down the adept one. If he can't find the data, he can fake it. If he can't fake the data, it doesn't exist. So, yeah. He's a bit. Let's see. He's not as good as this guy in decking, but it'd be interesting to have a drugs and bites, notes and icy, the lifeblood of Decker, or some dreck like that. Right. I don't think I fancy using someone who uses drugs. So let's go with the troll Decker. I might regret this, but let's add the troll Decker. And a mage. I feel like having a mage in here. The quintessential angry mage who wants to tear them down and stomp on what's left. Ugh. Magical diversification and knowing your worth are keys to success in the shadows. Let's see. I do have a shaman already. I like this Sasuke Neat Earth person because they look silly. Okay, where's the bloke that I thought looked like a funky David Tennant? He's an initiate. I see. Yeah, let's go with the mage. Magical diversification, lady. Okay, confirm. Okay. Now, before we head into this place, I think I'm going to save and quit and leave this for tomorrow. Because, you know, I like teasing you guys. Return to the docks. You return to the docks to meet Shannon Halfsky. Although the Ripper's latest victim was her brother, but Shannon appears cool and professional, a consummate runner by birth, if not by trade. She'll get the job done, and hopefully one of the hearth spirits in this place can point you towards the Ripper. Dealing with spirits can be a tricky business, but when they deliver, it's pure platinum. One doesn't have to be a Meridian shaman to summon and control spirits. Anyone with magic and talent can do it. But Shannon seems to have a particular connection to the spirit world. As you approach the gate, you know something's not right. The docks, already strange and uncomfortable at night, trigger the need for caution. Then you see it. The guards are missing, and the gate's been smashed in. Oh, bleeding heck. Let's see, outfit. Okay, I can't really do much for this, but let's give you Shannon Half Sky. Let's give you a phosphorus grenade. Ooh, nice hat. Because you might be able to do something with that, and you can get a concussion grenade in case you get in trouble. I see. That's an interesting clothes you have there. Oh, she has healing spells. That's always good. And you can have something to heal yourself as well, in case you need to do it. Yeah, it seems. What's this? Force 2 natural and elemental fetishes. Okay. Let's just go in with this, I suppose. Wait, where's the decker below? Is it? That's a deck? Ah, yes, that's a deck. Game autosaved. Right, I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed it. Hello, Shannon Halfsky. Oh, God, look at this team. We're a complete mess up. But it's going to be so much fun. Goodbye, everyone.